On his 66th birthday, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor was arrested by British police. And this time, there is no ambiguity. King Charles III confirmed it was his brother. In a statement released shortly after the arrest, the King said authorities have the royal family's full and wholehearted support and cooperation, and added clearly, the law must take its course. Police did not initially name the suspect, which is standard under British law, but the age, location and circumstances all matched Andrew. The palace confirmation removed any doubt. According to Thames Valley Police, a man in his 60s from Norfolk was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Officers carried out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. Police were reportedly seen at the Sandringham Estate, where Andrew had recently moved into accommodation on the King's private estate. He is currently in custody at an undisclosed location. He has not been charged. Yet. And he has consistently denied wrongdoing. The arrest relates to allegations that Andrew may have shared confidential trade documents while serving as the United Kingdom's trade envoy. The issue resurfaced after a large tranche of US Justice Department documents was released on January 30th. Among the emails were messages suggesting Andrew forwarded official reports about his 2010 visits to South Asia to Jeffrey Epstein. Those reports had been sent to him by his assistant in his official capacity. The exact details of what was shared and whether any laws were broken remain under investigation. But the fact that police moved to arrest him marks a dramatic escalation. Royal historian Rafe Hadel-Mancu told CBC News Network that this moment is completely unprecedented in modern history. He noted that the last time a senior royal was taken into custody was in 1647, when King Charles I was seized during the English Civil War. That comparison alone tells you how extraordinary this is. Earlier that same day, Prime Minister Keir Starmer said on the BBC that nobody is above the law. When asked about the investigation into Andrew, he said the principle that the law applies equally has to apply in this case in the same way it would in any other case. Of course, Andrew's association with Epstein has been under scrutiny for years. In 2022, he reached a financial settlement with Virginia Roberts Giuffre in a New York civil case. She alleged that Epstein trafficked her to Andrew when she was 17. Andrew denied the allegations and did not admit liability in the settlement. The amount was not disclosed publicly. Long before this arrest, Andrew had already been removed from public royal life. After his 2019 BBC Newsnight interview, he stepped back from duties. Last year, he was stripped of remaining royal titles and patronages and was reportedly asked to leave Royal Lodge. He relocated to Sandringham. What makes this moment different is that it is no longer simply about public image. It is now a criminal investigation. The US Justice Department document release on January 30th included emails suggesting Andrew may have forwarded sensitive trade information during his tenure as envoy. Police are examining whether that could amount to misconduct in public office. The fallout does not stop with Andrew. The Epstein files have also drawn in other British figures. The newly released files also revealed that Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's former wife, maintained correspondence with Epstein long after his 2008 conviction. That detail has reignited criticism, particularly given ongoing efforts by the royal family to distance itself from the scandal. All of this comes at a delicate moment for the monarchy. King Charles and Queen Camilla are preparing to host Nigeria's president for a state visit at Windsor Castle next month. Palace aides will be trying to ensure that public duties continue uninterrupted, even as headlines focus on the arrest. Andrew remains in custody. No charges have been announced. The investigation is ongoing. For those who have followed this story since 2019, this feels like the most serious development yet. A senior royal being taken into custody is something Britain has not seen in centuries. Now the question is, what happens next? Will charges follow? Or will this remain an investigation that ultimately goes nowhere? And how will this shape the future of Andrew's already diminished role within the royal family? Let me know what you think. Do you believe this marks a turning point for the monarchy? Or is it another chapter in a long-running saga? If you follow royal news closely and want clear, factual updates as this develops, make sure you subscribe. This story is far from over.